Hello everyone. So the video topic that I will be focusing on today is abandoned places in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. So for our first topic, we are going to talk about Cattsburg County Store, which is located in Durham, North Carolina. The Cattsburg County Store was built around in the 1920s by Sheriff Eugene Belvin at the junction of Old Oxford Highway and Hamlin Road. The store had become an early landmark due to its high front facade with the image of a black cat above the name Cattsburg. Eugene Belvin was a popular sheriff and had the nickname Cat for his described ability to sneak up on bootleggers in northern Durham County. To your left, you see longtime Durham County Sheriff and Cattsburg store founder Eugene Belvin. At your right, you see the writing of the Durham Morning Herald for December 23rd, 1922, describing Eugene's Belvin's and other disputes carrying out prohibition raids. In this image, at your left is a fragment of the Cat's Meow newsletter. At your right was a Cattsburg greeting card, and both were around in the late 1980s. As we know, Cattsburg is definitely more than just a place. The store seemed to provide the source of pride, spirit, and independence for our local Durham residents. As we know, visitors also seem to sense these values as they wander throughout the store or as they watch the local volunteer fire departments enjoy softball competitions on the same baseball field where many famous players have played. Next, we are going to discuss the St. Agnes Hospital located in Raleigh, North Carolina. By far, it was one of the first hospitals in the country to focus solely on high-level care for African Americans. Not only was St. Agnes a place for those to get medical care, but it was also a nursing school as well. It was established in 1896, offering training programs, education, and jobs for Black nurses. So profound and respected was its impact on society. As we know, the hospital holds a wealth of Raleigh's history, but is also the location of several events that related to segregation and other artifacts of the Jim Crow era. The hospital was unfortunately shut down in 1961 after a segregated area of Rex Hospital was opened around the same time. As we get to know, there are plans to renovate the building to become the St. Agnes Health Disparities Institute. However, segregation and substandard equipment and care in the medical field lasted more than 100 years. Thousands of untold stories exist of those who died because they simply didn't have the access to the best medical care available at the time, simply because of the color of their skin. Most definitely, it is something that should still remain written for posterity to just remind all of us, every single one of us, of the effects of discrimination and racism. Lastly, we are going to talk about the Village Subway, also commonly known as Raleigh's Underground, which was an underground entertainment district located underneath Cameron's Village Shopping Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. During the 1970s and 80s, this underground network contained nightclubs, restaurants, commercial shops, and arcade. Live music and entertainment consistently made appearances there as well. The underground music venues included Frog and Nightgown and The Pier. The Village Subway opened in 1972 and was eventually shut down in 1984 due to concerns about the fire code, drug use, and customer safety. Well, many Cameron Village shoppers are unaware that the village subway even existed. But before its closing in 1984, it was full of life and entertainment, hosting many artists that are still popular today, as well as many smaller acts. Well, I hope you all enjoyed learning about these different places in North Carolina because I sure did too. And if you're in the area, you should definitely go with your friends and your family to check out these cool places for yourself and to just learn about, the history behind all of them because these places are definitely pretty cool.